Women today are plagued with a disease. The disease is feeling like they're not enough, feeling they have to be something more than they are, and thinking they have to fit into a man's world when we never needed to do that, but something got into their head and they're trying to think they have to be more than they are. And that's the biggest challenge. And the one thing we have to help women do is realize they're already enough just the way they are, and if they stop trying to be something they're not, we'd have a lot more happy women, and in turn, a lot more happy men. What is great about you, and to say 50 things that are great about themselves. So for me, it's like, I'm fabulous, I'm awesome, I'm beautiful, I'm kind, I'm loving, I'm courageous, I'm amazing. I mean, every morning my husband hears it so often he believes it. It's really cool.
To improve your relationship with others, first you have to work on yourself.
There are some do's and some don'ts in relationship expert Lisa Lieberman.
Lisa Lieberman Wang, she is a relationship expert and also the author of a #1 best-selling book.
Here is relationship expert Lisa Lieberman Wang on how you can go from fine to fab. Fine to fab. Tell us what that means.
Your book, Fine to Fab, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Fine to Fab is something that I wrote because this is how I used to feel. I used to feel fine. And people would say, how are you doing, Lisa? And I'd say, fine. They'd say, how are you doing? I go, fine. And finally I said, I'm frustrated, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Leave me alone.
F-I-N-E, got it.
F-I-N-E. And I said, I'd much rather be fab, fabulous, awesome, beautiful. And it's really learning to fly. First, love yourself. Everybody's looking to have somebody make them feel better, or a situation make them feel better, or a job, or a relationship. And until we love ourselves first, we're going to choose the comfort food. We're going to choose whatever's in our sight to make us feel better. It's learning to feel better without all that. Fine to Fab is all about how I used to feel, which was frustrated, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. We have relationships with ourselves, and we need to start there first, then it becomes everybody else, right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's everybody's staple. If you understand human behavior, we always go back to familiar. To me, familiar is fine, which is just okay. Like, I'm getting by. How are you doing? Fine. There's no excitement about it. There's no energy associated to it. It's just fine. But what if somebody turned around to you and said, how are you doing? And you said, great, or fabulous.
Or fab, yeah.
They'll be like, wow, what are you doing, right?
Right.
But most of us live in fine, unfortunately, and don't even know it. The shift from being unhappy to happy happens first with acceptance. At the very beginning, you're looking at, I can change this, I can change my hair, I can change my face, I can get body tucks, liposuction, everything else. The truth is, out of millions of people that have done that, you can still find they're still in therapy, they're still on antidepressants or anxiety drugs or something else. Those cosmetic changes do not make someone happy. What makes someone happy is when they come back from a point of gratitude, where they can just accept what they have, to be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have, and to start realizing that no matter where you are, it's exactly where you're supposed to be. And when you're looking outside of yourself for something more, you'll always find something to feel bad about. So I think it starts with gratitude and start appreciating what you have and not trying to be something you're not.
Well, this is cool because there are a lot of experts out there that just say that they're experts, but you actually have some experience with these things.
Yes,
Tell us all about that.
I'm a real expert at emotional eating. I'm an old soul. And I believe that everything that I've ever gone through in my life was to serve a purpose. And that purpose was to help other people so they wouldn't have to deal with years of shame, blame, or therapy. So I spent the better part of my life thinking I wasn't enough, wasn't pretty enough, smart enough, rich enough, whatever it was, I wasn't enough. And I ended up doing a lot of bad things to myself, not intentionally, but I settled for less and put myself in situations I didn't need to. And because of it, I became what I thought I was, which was fine.
So it's important to mention you've been married for 18 years, so you know of what you speak when it comes to relationships.
Yes, I do. And I also know how to keep a good relationship, meaning that it's something that requires work. I always say that when you're in a best relationship, the easiest way. And when you're in your head, you're dead. When you're in your heart, you're smart. Enjoy the holiday.
That's really good. Lisa, good advice.
It wasn't until I started loving me as I was, totally imperfect, perfectly imperfect.
Right.
And I love being perfectly imperfect. I'm okay with it, flaws and all. And when you become okay with who you are, not who you think you're supposed to be, you're going to meet so many amazing people who appreciate you and love you for who you are.